with Madonna at the mansion on the hill. Wake up with our gorgeous Queen Madonna. Good morning to you.
Thank you, and welcome to Mornings with Madonna on a Throwback Thursday, where we get to listen to the little girl who grew up in this mansion 120 years ago. Today she explains Clifton Avenue and the front setting of the mansion. Now, Cliffy Pooh, we got a complaint last week that you interrupted too much. People want to hear what Olivia has to say. So, on Throwback Thursday, you just have to hush and let Olivia tell us about her childhood.
Okay, Grandma. It's just that she talks funny, and I don't understand some of the things she's talking about.
Okay, Cliffy Pooh. Let's just sit back and listen, and if you have questions, I'll answer them at the end. Here's David Boyd as he interviews Olivia. Now, this tape is from 1975.
Whoa, what's a tape, Grandma?
See, that's what they're talking about, Cliffy Pooh. Too many interruptions. A tape is what they use to record on. But let's just listen to this recording. Today, Olivia is talking about Clifton Avenue and about how the mansion was designed to look from the street. Okay, here is David asking. He says, what was the street made up of? What was the surface? Do you remember?
What was the street made up? What was that? What was the surface? Do you remember?
I think by 1906, I think that was hard surfaced.
Now, Cliffy Pooh, just as I tell you not to interrupt, I must interrupt. I must say that here Olivia's memory did not serve her well. Clifton was a dirt road until after 1920. Here's a picture of Clifton Avenue in 1920. It was cobblestone on the sides and dirt in the middle. But let's keep listening because her description of sprinkling carts is adorable.
I don't remember sprinkling carts on Clifton Avenue. On Harmon Place, there were always, that was a dirt road, and there were always sprinkling carts. There was a standpipe at the corner of 15th Street and Harmon. And that was where the sprinkling cart, drawn by two horses, would stop and fill up. It was just really an enormous barrel on wheels, of course, is what it was. And in the summertime, the horses wore straw hats with their ears sticking through, which was rather nice. And the driver...
Just to keep the dust down.
Keep the heat out off their heads.
No, I meant the sprinkling cart.
The sprinkling cart, to lay the dust. Oh, yes, to lay the dust. If you didn't do that, of course, then every wind that blew would bring the dust into the house.
Was it common at that time to have the fence and the line, the brick wall in front?
Well, that would be taken from a European precedent. That would be the same sort of wall that you might have. In fact, you'll see one almost exactly like this being put in now out at Lake Minnetonka in front of Mrs. Lang's house. This is her house has a terrace coming from the living room, and in front of it is a great wall like that, the same kind of balustrade. Well, you see, this is the picture taken straight on, and I think that by putting the terrace all the way around there, he set the house. Before that, the lawn must have sloped away to the street. It must have sat up there rather precariously, like an excrescence. But I think Mr. Hewitt did a very, very good job by giving this a setting. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So with the wall also gives that effect that the wall seems to be right at the line, a little below the terrace line, isn't it?
Oh no, there was quite a stretch of lawn in between the terrace and the wall.
The line, just looking at it straight on, as we have it there in the picture, it almost the top of the wall is just a little bit below the terrace line, so that in effect, from the street, you almost can't tell there's a terrace there. So that gives the effect of
yes, you've got your setting, but actually, of course, that's quite a bit of space between the steps. and these steps, and you had very nice lawn all through here.
Oh, Grandma, I get it. So the house, when it was a Victorian house, had no stone wall out front, and then Edwin Hewitt put a terrace all around the house, then a wall around the front to make it look like it was not perched on a hill. This has been wild listening to them go on and on about the front of the mansion.
Yes, Cliffy Pooh. We have much more of the recording to hear, but we will have to wait for next Throwback Thursday. You didn't interrupt at all. Thank you so much. Go in my purse, get $1, and treat yourself. And thank you all for watching. Please treat somebody else by sharing this video. Help out by pushing the like. And we will see you tomorrow for Floor Plan Friday on Mornings with Madonna.
Mornings with Madonna is 300 days. Will be 300 ways to see 300 Clifton.